This is Gratiot Avenue, passing McDougal. This is the street on which my grandfather, Walter Washington, had a shop when in the 1930s. The street is a concrete street that is 6 lanes, 3 in each direction, with a double with a median lane in the middle. So it's obviously a much better street now than it was in the 1930s. My dad tells me that the street was widened in the 1930s, and that did away, or since subsequently, and that did away with the shop, which might have been right over there by the gold mine, pawn shop, or the liquor store that's here on the corner. This is Meldrum, the street on which I believe my parents lived. This is a run-down area now. Closed factories, yards and fields surrounded by chain link fence with barbed wire. The houses on Meldrum Street are interesting though. What is interesting to me is that not every house on Meldrum Street has survived. It's my belief that there were more houses about that close together where these empty lots are, but they've since been torn down. These houses have seen better days. There is no doubt of that. And yet they survived. This is the back of a business, a series of businesses on the corner of Meldrum and Gratiot. You know, crossing Gratiot in a car is not an easy task. I don't imagine it was easy for my father when he was between 5 and 11. These are the houses on the other side of Gratiot and Meldrum. I don't know if any of these will look familiar. Of course they won't. So much has changed and happened in the... Further up Gratiot Avenue, my grandfather had another shop, either before or after the other one, I don't know which. There really isn't as much to see up here from the history of those days. Some things like the barbershop have survived. This may be Peter Hunt, but it is not marked at the street where I turned in. So I'm taking a little video in case it is. Raymond, corner of Raymond and Peter. Well, this is the corner of Raymond and Peter Hunt. I don't know if you can see the sign behind me. Dad, I think you'll be disappointed to learn that there are no houses on this block. There are no houses across the street. There is a more modern building over here with a school play yard behind it, but there are no houses surviving in this area from the time when your father had a house and lived here.